thing. I really like this thing. Let's give this a thumbs up. No, let's go like this. Thumbs up over here. Well worth the money spent. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at when you see this video. I hope you're having a great day, and welcome to my desktop. As a YouTube creator, one of the problems that you run into is storage for video project files that you have used that you don't no longer need, and you want to store them. I do have my Western Digital backup, my passport. This is a, I don't know, what is this? This is a, I think it's a 2 or 3 terabyte. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter right now. But I use this for incremental backups, and the format which it saves it on the disk, you have to go into proprietary software, and you just can't freeform and use Windows Explorer to search for the files easily that you need. There is the option of using a zip drive or flash drive. These are very handy, but you're limited to the amount of space that these hold, and they can be fairly expensive depending on the size of storage that you get. So let's move on to the next idea. I recently did an upgrade on my security camera hard drive. I have a DVR security camera for the outside of the house, and I did an upgrade. Changed the hard drive, and I replaced the 1 terabyte hard drive with a 5 terabyte hard drive. This is the 1 terabyte hard drive. Now, the SATA hard drive, SATA, and it's 1 terabyte. Instead of having this thing lay around on the shelf doing nothing, I want to use it as video storage or old video project storage. But the problem is, I don't want to mount this in the computer. One thing that's weird, Toshiba says here capacity 1 terabyte. It says for sales in China only. I bought this as part of the this is the hard drive that came with my DVR security camera. Go figure. This is not China. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make this to be a removable drive. So what do? Well, enter the Sabrent USB 3 tool-free enclosure for 2.5 and 3.5 internal SATA hard disks. It advertises it's for Windows, Mac, and Linux, USB 3.0, USB 2.0, and it's for the 2.5, 3.5 SATA hard drive. Enclosed in the package, let's see what's there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Enclosed in the package is, you have the USB 3 enclosure for the 2.5 and 3.5 internal SATA hard disk. You have a USB 3 type B to type A cable. Then you have a 110 240 volt AC to DC power adapter. And then you have a quick start guide, which I don't think I'll be using that. Who needs instructions? Let's open this thing up and see what's inside. And my trusty little pen knife, where is it? Looks like, okay. So we'll just go right here. Right down the face. That side. Now watch out, I'm gonna cut myself. And over here. This side and this side. Now this should open right up. Ooh, that's nice. That's spiffy. Okay, so let's open this thing up and see what's inside here. Here's obviously the enclosure. I'll set that to one side. Take this, throw it in the trash. And inside the box is the adapter, USB cable. Ah, check it out. Let's send with the tool. Free tools. And then this is your USB adapter. Oh, that's cool. Wow. A couple of screws and the quick start guide. And let's toss this in the garbage. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so you have the instructions. It's probably all fast, relatively, easy to do here. Just open everything up. Oh, so you gotta watch when they have this on the instructions. You don't want to mess up. Am I reading this? No. But that's that. Let's put this to the side. This. And we'll see what we got here. Extend your warranty to 2 years. Need help? Oh, okay. Whatever. Now I'll put this little suckers over here. Now let's open this baby up. Garbage, and I probably should have read the instructions. Oh, okay. So on this side you have your USB connection, your AC to DC converter, and there's a power on and off button too. Awesome. Little button on the top of here, you gotta push that down to get it to open. Ha. And there is what we got. You can see this is where the hard drive plugs into. That's what's nice about these SATA drives, is they're very simple. You don't have the IDE ribbon interface and the separate power interface, which this does have it, but the plugs are much smaller and they're easier to work with. I really like the SATA technology and hard drives. Okay, so here's our plug-in point right here. So let's go ahead and slide this in here. Now remember, according to the instructions, you don't want to do it backwards like this. You want to do it forward and get that up there. Huh. Now it's in. I wonder if it's plugged in though. It's hard to tell. Well, I guess if it sits up in there, it's good. Wow. That's relatively painless. Okay, we got our screwdriver and our screws. I wonder what those could be for. And garbage. And obviously I'm going with the black screws on these because, well, the case is black, so one would think. Oh, nice. Huh. Now be careful what you do down back here. This is open, but that's going to get put into this case. So, I guess depending on what hard drive you have, it would determine which screws you use, because I can't see anywhere else screws would go. So, just kind of winging it here, folks. And we'll throw that in. Yeah, this really does feel nice. Let's throw this one in. Oops. Kind of nice. The screwdriver's magnetic. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now that one goes over here. I'm trying to put a screw in place I already had a screw. Okay. There we go. These three right here, what would these three be for? There's only three of them. Huh. Guess I should have read the instructions. Well, they're in. And we'll put this back in here. Push down the button to close. And now we're good to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, plug everything in, and hook it up. And I'll take you with me when I do the first plug into the computer. Alright, I have the power cord plugged in. It's off camera over here. I have this terminating right here. And only thing that's lacking is for me to go ahead and just plug this into the computer. Now let's see if this thing auto recognizes. Okay, plugging it in and turning it on. Hello. Nothing yet. Well, light did come on. The light came on here. So far, nada. Huh. Okay, I got power going in. This is plugged into the computer. The light is on. What are we doing here? Okay, let's look at the quick start guide. Let me turn you off for a second and we'll check this out. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened here. I went ahead and I unplugged it a couple times and plugged it back in a couple times. The last time I plugged it in, it recognized. And here is the data that's on there. A bunch of DAT files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to format this drive. We shouldn't run into any problems. It is formatting. So I'll catch it back here when it's done formatting. Alrighty now. Now I don't know what exactly happened. I do know that the hard drive I'm using in here was used in the security camera DVR. That's not a Windows operating system. That's in the DVR. For some reason or another, at first it didn't recognize when I plugged it into the computer. But now it does. Let me show you. Here's the plug. Let me go ahead and plug that in up there. And let me turn you up. Look at the screen. Yeah, let's do it this way. And I'll turn on. And there you go. What I had to do is format this hard drive. I did a complete format on it. It took a while, but that's okay. It was all formatted. So now I end up with a 1 terabyte drive in a steel case. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I really like this thing. I really like this thing. Let's give this a thumbs up. No, let's go like this. Thumbs up over here. Well worth the money spent. I'll leave an affiliate link down below. If you have a hard drive and you want to use one of these things, well worth the money. You can bring a hard drive out of storage and use it on your computer. for whatever reason, whatever files. You want to store pictures, you want to store videos. You don't have to be a YouTube creator to facilitate one of these. You could be somebody who takes a lot of pictures with your family and whatnot. And this is a good way of storing stuff away and having it for future use. Important files, important programs, backup programs, video, whatever you want to do with it. So, with that said, I'm going to sign off. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, by all means, give it a thumbs down. Please subscribe, support you small YouTube channels, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you would do with a spare hard drive or a spare extra tetrabyte of space. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.